Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a mid-month reading for the month of May 2017. Let's see what the cards would like to share for the middle of May for Virgo. Okay, so this is where you are. This is where you want to be. This is your focus, where your focus is taking you. Advice, additional advice. Let me just sit with this one for a bit. Where you are, I have the Five of Swords. You are on the winning side of the fight. What is the fight? It could be an inner struggle. It could be conflict with a partner. It could be a debate at work. You are on the winning side. Okay, you can collect the spoils. Not saying it's a pretty picture or that it's all smooth, but you have the more benefit, even though it may not seem that way. Now here's where it gets interesting, where you want to be, the Seven of Swords. You want to be ahead of the game, or at least feel that way. You want to be... It seems like you want to be in a place of power, there we go. A place of power, a place of authority, a place where you have more power than whoever it is or whatever it is that is on the other side of this contrast, of this, for lack of a better word, fight. So let's say you are in a romantic relationship where there are tensions, right? You have more weapons, let's put it that way. But you want the ball to be in your court. You want to have more power, more authority. Same goes for work. If there's conflict or with a colleague or a boss, you have more tools. You have more weapons, okay? But you want to have more power, more authority. Because if you had all the power or the authority, there wouldn't be this back and forth, this battle, this fight, this tension. Now, your focus is to be in a place of independence from all of this, to be in a place of self-employment, for example, a self-stability, of solitude in self-dependence. Does that make sense? Let's see if I can word it. Your focus is to be in a place where there is no dependence on others. Here we go, thank you. To be in your own power, to be in your own authority, to no longer have to have weapons or power struggles with others, with family, with work, with romantic partner. Now, where this focus is taking you is swift change. Swift change in your surroundings or your circumstances. Because the Eight of Wands, right? Something is happening quickly. All at once. So it seems like the goal, this movement focused towards independence from whoever's on the other side of this. This is going to be whatever first popped into your head. It could be a family member, it could be work. Again, it doesn't apply to everyone. It could be a romantic partner. This focus to be independent of being tied in with this power struggle or this back and forth. This focus is leading to a place of swift movement, swift change, something quickly happening at a high speed. Now, advice and additional advice, again, it comes down to balance. In the advice columns, I have the Ace of Swords. Learn from this. Okay, try to take maybe different approaches. Do not let this experience fall upon deaf ears, let's put it that way. Whether or not it is a difficult struggle, whether or not it is taking a lot out of you, there's always wisdom to be gained. There's insight, there's understanding, there is wisdom to be gained. Okay? And as well, I have the 9 of staves or wands here. Be forward and standing your ground. You have what it takes. You have the tools. Like I said, you are on the winning side of this contrast with someone else or within a situation. You have more weapons, right? So you have all the tools. Do not be afraid to use them. Do not be afraid to step forward and say how it is. Again, Ace of Swords, be wise about it. Learn what you can from the situation. Try not to let it just be an ego battle. Okay, one ego versus another. Try to learn, take in as much as you can. But at the same time, do not hesitate. If you know that there's a step you can take or forward movement that you could take that will be beneficial, do not hesitate. I'm getting this is maybe work related. Let's see if I can get one more card to bring it all together for Virgo, please. One more for Virgo for mid-May. Okay, that one was a jumper. The Hanging Man can be interpreted in several ways. Things will be turning upside down. Powers will shift, or there will be change, a flip. Okay, or the Hanging Man is upside down and he is enlightened, right? He is enlightened when he is upside down because he sees the world from a completely different perspective. This, whatever this is, this power struggle, this wanting independence from this contrast, it may require you to get into an uncomfortable position. It may require you to flip your perspective. It may require you to take an approach that you wouldn't usually take. Because after all, your focus is independence from this contrast, to be in your own, what's the word I'm looking for? To be in your own zone, let's put it that way. And this focus is leading to rapid change, okay? And this rapid change may require of you to look at things from an entirely different perspective, okay? Because again, you're going to be learning a lot from it, and additional advice to not be hesitant. That, may require to look at things from an entirely different perspective. That hesitation may be there because this next step or next approach is a little bit out of your comfort zone or is a little bit out of character. But if you're smart about it, which you are, you've learned from this situation, you may need to hang upside down, switch things up. Because this focus is leading to quick change. You need to adapt to that quick change, to that speed. you're going to need to adapt. And sometimes it means hanging upside down and looking at it from that end, because that's the most helpful. Let's see if there's anything else. That seems to be all I'm getting, Virgo, for the middle of May. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next month. Thank you for watching.